Hi everyone, welcome back to Abby the Star Wars Story. Today we're talking about Outlaws. I am officially on the final mission. It is insane. It feels weird to be saying this only having the game. I believe it's been 5 days? Yeah, 5 days. Holy crap. 6 whenever you're seeing this, 5 whenever I'm filming this. It has been insane. It has been fun. It has been chaotic. And it has been different. All of which I have been fine with. Favorite character at the moment is ND5. I love him and finding out. And I had to go fix ND5, which was insane, okay? Like, he's just starting malfunctioning. I'm talking, and all of a sudden he just malfunctions. Then here comes Gadik, and he's like, his power generator is like, or I don't know, power core, I think it was, is destroyed. It's from a mission, it's destroyed. Without it, he will not be functioning. And they had to go find an authentic one, so we go back to Timmons, which, as I said earlier, is from, if you guys have ever read the Aftermath series, or heard of the Aftermath series, or have listened to them, you guys know that Timmons made Mr. Bones. So seeing Timmons in this game was awesome, and then finding out that Timmons' house is right under an old Separatist factory was even cooler. Getting to run around and explore that was quite fun. And then, of course, we worked with the rebellion again. Okay, that's been interesting, honestly. And I think the biggest shocker of the game that I found out was the fact that Darth Vader is in this. And the way they, did it, how he just, destroyed the room and all the glass came flying at zero was like, oh my word. It was insane, but it was awesome. And I was on it, and I was not expecting to see her mom in there. Like, what? Kay's mom is in there. I was like, what? I was not expecting that. And she's, complaining to Jalen, and Jalen's like, believe me, my family had kind of the same thing. I was born rich, okay? The Empire destroyed our family. The Empire went from us disliking each other to getting rid of each other. And I can't say the actual word because, as you guys know, YouTube won't be too happy about that. But it as he said, the Empire tore his family apart. And now he is living in the underworld. And so this is the biggest heist, and they're turning the tables is how it goes. And it's insane. And whenever you, talk to Jalen after you guys have broken into the Imperial Space Station, you guys are talking to Jalen again, he's like, well, after this, we make a pretty good team. And he's explaining that, hey, you could still work with him. ND5 was just a babysitter, but now he has faith in you. We could work together. We could do and she's like, okay, enough with speeches. And then she goes and talks to ND5, who's the person that you talk to before you start the final mission where you break in. So he is like, I had a 30% chance of you making it this far, and a 95% chance that I was going to have to get rid of you. And she was like, wow, beat those odds. And he was like, yeah. And so he's like, you want to start the mission or talk to the rest of your teammates? And I'm just like, start the mission. Let's move. But I think so far the craziest mission has been breaking into Jabba's palace. It took me, I'm not kidding, 3 hours. 3 to break into the palace, simply because I kept getting caught. As you guys know, I am terrible at not raising alarms. And then, of course, here comes the Rancor. I hate, that thing was difficult to distract. And especially every single time the conveyor belt would drop, it was like, this is not, you are making this hard, okay? You're just making it even harder. You think this is funny. And it's a really enjoyable game. And then, of course, you get caught by Jabba again. And then he's like, if you do this mission for me, we'll let you go. Because if you don't get off and if you go up to it was funny. If you go up to the cockpit, during that mission, whenever Jabba has said that if you do anything, he will blast you to the ground. If you try to leave or anything. So whenever you go to the cockpit of the Trailblazer, where ND is sitting, and you go to, and you do the initiation to sit down and just take off, he's like, if you take off, I will be blasting myself out of the, escape pod. And she's like, why would you do that? And he's like, it's a more civil way to go. And I thought that was honestly really funny. Like, just hearing him be like, it's a more civil way to go. Like, I'd rather, yeah. ND is fun, and ND is funny. And then it was, like, really sad, because now that I'm at the end of, like, now that I'm at the final mission, and before you talk to ND, right before you start the mission, she's like, we could get that bolt off you. You could come work, like, and she was like, so what's your cut out of this? What are you gonna do with it? Go take a hot oil bath or something? And he's like, cut? I don't get a cut. And she's like, you don't get a cut? And he's like, I'm a droid. I belong to Jalen. She's like, we could use Gadik's freedom bolt remover. And she's like, and he's like, no, I'm property of Jalen. You say anything more, I will have to finish you. We move from the plan, finish you. And it was like, really, she's like, that's not you talking. He's like, I don't care. I belong to Jalen. I have a feeling that hopefully, by the end of this, that ND will work with us. Because I really like ND, and it's been insane, like, thinking of the fact that ND may not work. Like, he saved my life, okay? I like ND. He saved my life from Waka, who I thought I could trust, but apparently not. Like, you did all those repairs to my ship, and then gone. But it has been an insane couple of days playing this game. This game is awesome. It gets a 10 out of 10 for me, and I'll be doing a full review video later. But this game has been fantastic. I love it. It is awesome. My brother, all my siblings have been playing it except for one. My oldest brother has been playing it in the first mission, the hardest mission, which is the hardest mission that everybody is saying, breaking into the Pikes area. He got it, no problem. Like, absolutely no problem. Didn't get caught. Didn't do he did it with no problem. I was like, how? Because I couldn't do it. I kept getting caught. It took me like 4.5. I was insane. I was going insane. I was annoyed. But yet here he is. But I am happy for him. That's awesome. And I am at the final mission, as I said, and it was quite surprising. I think the craziest thing was working with Kay's mom. It was, like, insane. It was different. It was like, okay, you know, you have a lot of people talking to you over comms. Normally it's ND, but this time it's her mom. It was, like, a lot. But she's also a good slicer, and as we know, the reason why she got hired was because she was the other best slicer that Jalen knew. And she's like, no, I do not want to work with her, Jalen. I can do this on my... He's like, you can't be at 2 places at once. And so that made her annoyed, but now... And he's like, so how was working with your mom? And she was like, she had my back. Or Rizzo, whichever one you want to call her. At least I think I'm pronouncing her name right. But yeah, I'll be doing probably 2 more videos about Outlaws, talking about my full review on the game, and then my final thoughts on the final mission and how I did in it and all that. And then I hope to be able to stream this. Stream me playing the game, seeing how fast I can get it done. But of course, we'll see how this all goes. I hope everyone has a fantastic day, and as always, God bless. Bye, guys.